This broadcast of the Moe's Indycar Series is a property of the Moe's Indycar Series and should not be redistributed or retransmitted without the written consent of the Moe's Indycar Series. Hello everybody and welcome to the first race of the first season of the Moe's IndyCar Series. Today we will be running the Genesis 600 here from Texas Motor Speedway. They will take 51 laps around this track. Starting on the pole today is the 20 of Ben Crouch. And congrats to him for winning the first pole award of the year. You'll give him 1 point going into today's race. Start next to him is Brian James in the 88. But both of those teams are starting the season off really well. First for Ben Crouch, Ed Carpenter Racing, that's a good start for them, getting on the pole today. And obviously Brian James just barely getting edged out by Ben Crouch in qualifying. For Harding Steinburn, I can't even talk, racing, Burner Racing. But we're gonna wait for the command here. We should be at the command here not too long from now, and then we'll get today's race started off with, and we'll give you your starting lineup.
Drivers, start your engines!
And they're gonna roll off the pit lane here, and we'll give you your starting lineup here from Texas. Starting lineup will be on the left side of your screen. And today's one's to watch, and I'm gonna give out why one for to watch today is Brendan Yodel for Carlin Racing in the 23. I believe he has a really good shot in today's race to win the race. He's starting from the back, but he looked strong in practice, so I feel like he has a chance today. We'll see if he can get up to the front. There'll be a lot of action in today's race, obviously here at Texas. And here we go. Race 1 of the Moe's IndyCar Series is green from Texas. And 20 of Ben Crouch is gonna continue to lead here, but here comes the 7 of Carabelle. For Arrow Schmidt Peterson. And will take the lead. Action is getting pretty hot back there. But Carabelle continues the lead. Carabelle continues the lead. We're gonna check in with the rest of the pack here. We're gonna look our way back. The 60 car. Oh, there's some. I hear something. There's a crash. Crash. And it involves a couple of the better teams out there. 2 of Mitchell Collins being one of them for Team Penske. And Carabelle is going to lead us back to the line here under caution. And it will be 1-2 Arrow Schmidt Peterson. What a way to start the year, though. 2 of them being in the top 10 there. And it looks like Mitchell Collins and the 10 of Landon Smith Jr. are going to have to pit here because of damage, possibly wing damage on both of their cars. And then they're going to have their leaders pit here. And it looks like the rest of the pack will pit as well. Reminder, each lap you lead, well, we don't really know yet. We'll let you know later on Discord. If you have not joined the Discord, please join the Discord. It's a requirement of the series to be a part of the Discord. But we are trying to figure out what the IndyCar series actually does with their point standings because it's kind of confusing on their website. Pretty sure it's 1 lap per lap led, but we're going to make sure that's still correct. And it looks like Carabelle's going to win the race off pit road, and it looks like we're going to have a move up. Ryan James will be second off pit road. And it looks like 5 of Logan Alexander maybe had to make adjustments on the pit lane, but we'll be right back here from Texas to see what happened. Welcome back here to Texas, and it looks like the 26 of Brett Kleppinger came down. Well, I don't know either. It looks like the 32 is Steven Adams Jr. for Andy Moore Racing. Just gave no room for the 26. It just looks like Brett Kleppinger. It just looks like they just made contact here. It caused an accident here between him, and then they came down and Mitchell Collins. Mitchell Collins ran into the 10 of Landon Smith Jr. and just a chain reaction crash after that. There was nothing they could do about it. They're going they're going over 200 miles per hour. It's hard to save a car going that fast. We're gonna get another view of this though via our second camera here. Let me get one more view of it via the spectator cam. But there's nothing they could do, but we'll be right back here from Texas after these short messages from our sponsors. We're back here from Texas, and we're going to give you your starting 10. Going back to green here. First, Carabel. Second, Brian James. Third, Logan Alexander. Fourth, Colby Harris. Fifth, the 8 of Trey Smith. Sixth, Juan Rodriguez. Seventh, Donnie Harris. Eighth, Brandon Yodel. He's moving up like I said he would. Starting in ninth, Chase Harris, and rounding off your top 10 is Chase Williams. And the pace car is gonna roll in the pit lane, and we're gonna get the show back on the road here, and we are green here from Texas. Oh, the 59 of Brandon Perez is on the pit lane. Maybe they didn't get the wheel on fully. Carabel's gonna lead here. Here comes their teammate Logan Alexander for the lead. And he will take the lead. An impressive run for Aeroschmidt Peterson Racing here today at Texas so far in this race. They're only 12 laps in a 51 lap race, but good start for them this season. And here comes a line of cars here, led by the 25 of Juan Rodriguez. He's gonna slide up the track and allow the 20. Excuse me, sorry. Allow the 23 of Brennan Yodel to come up here. And here comes Brennan Yodel, like I said it would happen. Oh, he will slide up the track. And talking about underfunded teams here comes a 44 of Colby Harris for Horton Racing, owned by Tim Horton. This is their first ever run in any series, and they're hoping to have a good season this year. But Logan Alexander is going to continue to lead for Aeroschmidt Peterson. And we've got 2 packs now. Oh, big crash. Car upside down. Multiple cars in the air. Carabel was one of them. And see if they pit here, or they won't. I think they will have to pit here. Brian James is gonna decide to go in the pit lane before Logan Alexander. I don't know if that's gonna give him a black flag or not. Hopefully not, but they're gonna go in the pit lane here. Oh, we got a crash before the pit lane here. Oh, big pile up. A lot of the cars in the field are involved in this, and we may lose a bunch of cars. And there will definitely be a meeting on this after this race. but a lot of the field is all stuck in this pile up here, and we apologize. Don't know if Brian James won the race off pit road. He did win the race off pit road. I'm surprised he didn't get a black flag, but we'll be right back here from Texas to see what happened in that horrible crash. Welcome back here to Texas, and that's the view of Carabel took. That's the view of what Carabel went through here from Texas, and that was a horrible crash. And we're gonna check another view of this, slow-mo view of this here in a second from our drone here from Texas Motor Speedway. And look at this, they just made contact. 3Y doesn't work, and she made contact with the 25 of Juan Rodriguez, and I think that's the 8 that's upside down as well. Oh no, Juan Rodriguez was upside down, and then Trey Smith was the one that ran into, sorry about that. And then there's a chain reaction crash. A lot of these guys have nowhere to go. They weren't able to see anything. They weren't able to slow down fast enough, and that's a sad break for them. Hard times there. I don't even know how to talk right anymore. So we're gonna check one more view of this, of what happened here from Texas, from this view here. Terrible crash. We're actually gonna take another view of this. From this view, this may be even better. But we'll be right back here from Texas after these short messages from our sponsors. Welcome back here from Texas, and we're gonna have some lap traffic involved in the today. Starting back up here, Brian James is gonna lead us back to green. We're not gonna be able to give your starting time. It's gonna be up there on the top of your screen there on the ticker. But Brian James will lead us back to green in the 88 here. We're only 20 laps into this 51 lap race. This is one of the longer races of the season when it comes to laps and mileage wise. And we're green again here from Texas. We didn't mention who is out of this race. We're gonna check this out. These are the guys out of today's race. The 8 of Trey Smith, the 30 of Zachary Davis, the 7 of Carabel, the 23 of Brendan Yodel, 18 of Dave James, the 59 of Brandon Perez, and the 2 of Mitchell Collins are all out of today's race. And the 4 of Chase Williams will be our new leader here. And here comes the 44 of Colby Harris to the lead. Colby Harris is going to continue to lead halfway in this race. And we're having pit stops being done throughout the field right now. Oh, that's some dangerous right there. Hopefully 15 Owen Miles doesn't get hit. And that's one thing we have to watch, because the guys coming off pit road, they're going to be much slower than the guys that are going that are not. But 4 of Chase Williams is taking the lead again. And oh my God, that almost, we apologize for the language, but Dylan Ibrahimian almost got absolutely ran over there. Here comes the 60 of Zachary Fitzwater. And he will take the lead. Three wide for the lead. Here comes the 4, Chase Williams. And he will take the lead. Smart move by Zachary Fitzwater to back out. And again, oh. These guys coming off pit road are starting to scare me here. Landon Smith again. Almost got ran over there. And oh, another great move by Zachary Fitzwater to slow down a little bit to allow the 4 in front of Chase Williams to come down in front of him. Because that almost ended bad for both of them. We'll see when our leaders pit. I imagine it's coming up soon here within the next few laps. And more guys pit here. And there goes the 4. Back to the lead, Chase Williams for AJ Foyt Racing, AJ Foyt Enterprise. surprised our leaders are still out here. The rest of the field's pitted, and here they come. They're coming to the pit lane, except for the 44 of Colby Harris. We're gonna check in on Chase Williams, see what he does here. Looks like he's gonna do 4 tires, maybe 2 tires, 2 tires and fuel. Oh, 4 tires. Yeah, 4 tires and fuel. And then Colby Harris is to the pit lane as well. See what he does here. Probably will do the same. But the 5 will take the lead here. Logan Alexander, but he's coming to the pit lane as well. Everybody in the top, there are only 8 cars on the lead lap at this point in the race. We're going to check in with the rest, with the 4 car of Chase Williams to check where he's at. Coming across the front straight right now. See where the 44 ends up. And he's coming off the pit lane now, so Logan, the 44 of Chase Williams will be our new leader. Coming out of pit stops here. Oh! I don't know if that was intentional by by Landon Smith Jr. there, but that was not a smart move by him. Oh, contact! He runs into his own teammate! Our leader just wrecked into his own teammate. Oh. Oh, bad wreck. Our leader just wrecked. And we're going to have a chain reaction crash here. They're going to continue flying in here. They cannot see. They're blind. And that's going to allow the 60 to be our new leader. Did not expect to see that happen. But Chase Williams just ran into his own teammate, Karen James. Bad communication there from both of their spotters there. We're probably going to see pit stops. Some of the field's going to pit. The 60 is going to stay out. The 44 is going to go to the pit lane. But bad luck. And Brian James is on the pit lane as well. I don't know what happened to him. But we're going to be right back here from Texas after we give a shout out. And we'll see what happened in that crash. Welcome back here to Texas, and it looks like Chase Williams. Oh, Karen James is coming off pit lane. Chase Williams doesn't pay attention and doesn't slide up, and they just wreck. Karen James comes back up here in a second. And oh, that's a hard lick. That was a hard hit. And hopefully they're all alright after that. That Owen Miles was going really, really fast. We're going to get an onboard with Owen Miles. He was going 160 at the time of the crash. least he slowed down a little bit, but that didn't help. Still looked like a horrible crash. But we'll be right back here from Texas after this all gets cleaned up here. Welcome back here to Texas, and we're gonna give you all the guys that are out. 26 of Brett Kleppinger, 28 of Chase Harris, 14 of Karen James, the 24 of Luis Sankilla, and the 15 of Owen Miles after that crash. We got a couple guys that are 11 laps down, the 46 of Tim Horton and the 27 of Trevor Collins. And there's a bunch of guys there's only 9 cars on the lead lap, but we're going to give you your top 10. The 60 of Zachary Fitzwater is our leader. Second, Colby Harris. Third, Scott Upton. Fourth, Chase Williams. Fifth, Juan Rodriguez, even though he was involved in that crash. Sixth, the 20 of Ben Crouch. Seventh, Logan Alexander. Eighth, Donnie Harris. And ninth, the 32 of Steven Adams. And rounding off your top 10 is Brian James, who's a lap down. Sorry, it's going to take me a while to get used to these names and knowing the entire roster. You know, I apologize, but this is going to take some time. And a bunch of guys are off pace here. We don't have a bunch of guys that are able to keep up with the rest of them here. This race is just going to fly by here, the last few laps. Three laps to go for Zachary Fitzwater Sr. We'll see if he can pull this off. But here comes the 44 of Colby Harris. And he will take the lead. Two laps to go. And white flag is out for Colby Harris, and here comes Zachary Fitzwater. We're gonna have a battle for the finish here. It's going to come down to the turn 3 and 4. Is Horton Racing going to pull off their first win ever today? This is going to be really close. Rounding off turn 4, Colby Harris wins race 1 of the Moe's Indycar Series. Congrats to Colby Harris and Horton Racing for pulling off today's win unexpectedly. And this was a drama-filled race here. Only 9 guys finished on the lead lap. In total, only 16 guys finished today's race. That is insane. Congrats to the 44 team, Colby Harris, and we'll see you guys next race, which will be at Coda. And until then, again, congrats to Colby Harris and the rest of that 44 team. And good race for Zachary Fitzwater as well, but he just came up short. But your final results will be up here in a second on your screen, and we'll see you guys next time. We'll also have your point standings. But we'll see you next time at Coda. Goodbye, everybody.